Hey, Greg Hawks here. Welcome to another Greg Does Sourcing live stream. I'm going to be trying to figure out more Dataminer stuff. I thought I had it down, so I'm still messing around with this. I'm also messing around with streaming tech before I decide on the streaming software. I've been messing around with StreamYards. I've been messing around with Restream. Restream has more free options, but I think I like StreamYard a little bit better because it has more capabilities, even though it does come at a cost. But yeah, both of them do similar stuff. It's just there's limitations with each. Okay, so let me see. So last time where I left off is that I was building a couple of scrapers to eventually combine together to build a crawler. So it's not the most with Dataminer. It's not the most user-friendly type of deal. Sorry, I'm multitasking too. But it's definitely something that I think can be very powerful. I was messing around with it a little bit last week. I've had some more time to mess around with it. I'm going to see if I can figure it out. But I did just kind of want to take you guys along because I was planning to do this anyway. So let's see. Let me see if I remember, because with Dataminer you have two different versions. And it just seems like everybody's live streaming today. I think it's just kind of cool. I've seen a lot of people just jumping on Facebook Living and stuff like that. So got my Dataminer up. It's loading. It's good. Hey, it's good that somebody can see me. Okay, so you can basically build three different scrapers. You can build a page scrape, which is basically what I call a profile scraper, which you'll just pull the information out of one page. You'll have a list scrape, which is more of the traditional, we report a list of information, and then the crawl, which you're combining the both to where you're pulling the information from a list, and you're also going in an additional step and pulling from the profile. So I've actually built a couple of different scrapers for these purposes. It's just the combining part is where I'm getting hung up a little bit. So, okay, let's see. Build crawl scrape. Create new crawl. Okay, go to step 2. Create URLs from a formula. What is that? Nope. But hey, that looks like more coding stuff. Use a list. Okay, and use imported CSV file. That's what I did last time. So what I think I need to do, I'm going to put this over to the side. I'm going to scrape this. I'm going to use the traditional one because I'm still not too fancy with the new one. And hey, Mark, can you comment for me, see if I can see it? I know you had jumped on a minute ago. And it might take a minute because I have several different softwares running right now. Okay, so that's my profile scraper. That's one I built for Seek. I don't remember doing that one. Okay, so this is my list. Okay, I want to just do 20. And this pulls in a lot of information. I mean, I got their GitHub link. I've got their username. I've got their email, if they've provided their email. And the other thing is I'm signed in. So like you see, it's about 50% of emails that I got. Well, actually more than 50%. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I'm going to save it as a CSV. Sure, I'll let them record what I'm doing. Okay, I'm saving that. Oh, and by the way, look at all these windows. If you can drop me a subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Self-promotion. So bad. Okay. Here's Dataminer 1. Use an imported CSV file. It still has not saved. Let me find what I did with that thing. We'll put it right there. Sure, replace the file in the destiny. Okay, you're right there. Okay. Go back. Okay, so I have to upload the file. That's the step that I was missing. Upload a new file. I want to say I did this a different way than the last time I did it. There we go. Okay, file uploaded. Do I have save results? Okay, I have my file uploaded. Now I can go to my crawl, set URLs, use imported CSV file. Sure, I'll use that one. And I need to see, let me open that up. I need to open that up and see which ones are the URLs that they're going to be pulling from. It's going to be the GitHub. I don't remember which column it was. Oh, it says right here. It's going to be the link. It's going to be 5. So basically, I'm telling this which URL to pull from when I go in and pull more information. Confirm that URLs are valid. Next step. Okay, so what? So this is basically that list in Dataminer of your recipes. So I have a private recipe based around GitHub, which is a profile scraper. If I could spell GitHub. Yeah, this is it. I made this yesterday. Select and scrape. And now it's scraping the data. So basically, I've pulled the CSV into the machine, and now it's going by profile and profile to pull more information. It only pulled 7. No, it pulled 1 row, 7 columns scraped. Let's see if it'll go, if it's going to continue to do that. Because it worked for another thing, but I was able to pull it. Next step. Okay, so okay, that what happened in that step is it was verifying it was pulling the data. Okay, so yeah, so see, it's verifying the data there. And I'm going to go back and watch this so I know the next time. Okay, so see, this is where we're going to create this with the crawl. So save and start crawl. It'll go through several different profiles. It'll pull the information. I need to save that. Okay. What error? I don't know. Cannot read property type. Okay. How do I get out of it? Well, it is in beta too, so it looks like it's still working though. Wait, let me see. What's happening down here? Yeah, so I already broke it. How about that? Let me go back into my other one, because I got it to work on the other one. This URL cannot be scraped. Well, I don't want to scrape it. I just want to open it. Let me see. See if this works. I think I did AngelList too. No, the last one I did was OctoHunt. That's what it was. I went in a different way. I need to go back in here and see. So yeah, I mean, it's still in beta. It looks like there's some kinks we need to work out a little bit. But I can at least go in and show you how I built those scrapers with GitHub. Let me just see if it still works. If it still worked in the back end. Because this was my crawl from 7 days ago. And I had 13 rows. And that gives me the same information pretty much. It's missing some parameters and will not work. That's important to know. Yeah, this one did not miss any parameters. Maybe it's the way I have it set up. Yeah, maybe I need to adjust that. Let me go back and at least let me show you what I was trying to do here. I need to go back to my recipes. Because the thing is, some people have this stuff, some people don't. And maybe what this is showing is that we need to be completely perfect. We probably have to have it mapped out perfectly. Yeah, so I need to do some work there. it looks like I got it to work through Octohunt. So I know that it works. I wonder if I do the same thing with AngelList, if it will do the same thing there. Let me just try that since I'm on. I want to go to my connections. I want to go to my connections. I'm sure this is not super entertaining because I'm figuring things out. No, I want to go to my connections. I can never remember where they put the connections. But I also think I have it saved somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Okay, so whenever you look on AngelList, you want to search by everyone. I'll see if I can break it this way too. Okay, I'm just gonna look. Let's just look in Dallas. Look for Java folks, since I'm not looking for Java folks in Dallas. Okay. Lots of different options. Gonna scrape it the old school way. Oh, there's an option there. Scrape in Dataminer. You guys see that? See, you learn about new functionality every day. I want to scrape in Dataminer. Here we go. Scraping in Dataminer. There's a method to my madness too. There's a reason I'm doing this. Okay. So I want to do. Let's just do a single page. Select a recipe. And like I said, you have to be careful with crawlers. They can get you in trouble. I think AngelList only allows you to look at like 40 profiles a day, so just be careful. Well, that one didn't work. Let me see. Well, it's because I'm not in AngelList. Not on the AngelList page. That would help. Important details, right? Okay, so I've got them. I can download that into a CSV. It's going to be Dataminer 2. Wait. All right, I've saved it as a CSV. Now we're going to go back to the main gold pickaxe. Start scraping. Let's see what trouble I can get into today. All right, so let me put this up. Do a crawl scrape. We're going to load a new crawl. We're going to create a new crawl. Go to step 2, URLs, use imported. Oh, I have to upload the file, that's right. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm going to turn this into a 5-minute hack. There's way too much experimentation going on today. Okay, do I have my uploaded files? Uploaded files. Crawl scrape. Load new crawl. Create new crawl, sure. Create new crawl. Set URLs. Use imported CSV file. What was that? I need to look at that real quick. So I want to make sure that I got it right. Okay, that is the URL is what I'm looking for. So the URL is number 2. So we're going to go to confirm. I didn't say row 1, I said row 2. Oh, look behind me. Behind it, it's working. It's validating that it's a URL. In fact. And I think it's thinking, because I actually put a lot of stuff into the angel list scraper, if I remember correctly. Okay, confirm. So, oh man, I just repeated that. It was already confirmed. We're gonna have to wait a minute. Okay, I got trigger happy. Okay, now it's thinking. So it's doing a test run to see what we got. 22 columns. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, I really built the heck out of that thing. All right, next step. All right, so we want to wait. Let's wait. Yeah, let's wait 4 seconds. It's got the crawl name. It looks like it works. This is the last page is scraped. And one of the things I really like is it's got your scraping log down here. And in Dataminer itself, it looks like there's some HTML, some CSS code that they help identify selectors, but I can get to that in a minute. So let's save and start the call. And you can you'll see it working in the background. I just noticed that it started doing that. So it's really working like webscraper was, where you go to a profile, you get more information, you go to the next profile and get more information. So let's see what it does. Let's see if I can get this to work, because it's only working on one profile right now. What I've noticed is that obviously webscraper is a lot faster, but there's a lot more configuration with webscraper. So this has a lot of that type of stuff set up, and yeah, there's some kinks that obviously I've worked through, but we can make it work. So now I've got two rows. I've got two rows that are being scraped, and I can see they're going to another profile here, which I think is cool. You can see it's doing its work. The problem I've seen with this though is that some profiles have different data on them. Like GitHub's really light on profile information. AngelList is not light on information. In fact, I've been able to pull several links and social profiles from AngelList. But AngelList obviously is more startup based, so it's a different segment of people, and the search function isn't that great either, because a lot of times, you know, you're looking for, especially in AngelList and in GitHub, you're looking for different things. At GitHub, you're looking for repositories. You're not typically looking for candidates and things like that. But especially from a job seeker perspective, if you are looking for a startup, if you are looking for more information about a founder or somebody to network with, that's really a great place to go, because I've seen a lot of different social profiles on it. So instead of just having a LinkedIn profile, you have their LinkedIn, their Twitter, their Facebook, their GitHub account, their RSS feeds. And yeah, you can see that it's running relatively slower than what we see through some of the other automation pieces. But again, this is in beta. It's not released to the public yet, so I know that they're working on it. I'm just glad I got it to work. That's why I brought two examples, because I wasn't sure if I was going to get GitHub to work. So, and as a reminder to me and everybody else, you've got to start with the traditional Dataminer scrape. You scrape the list, and then you import it. That seems to be the best way to get it to work. I'm sure there's some other functionality, but like I said, I haven't really had too much of a chance to play with this too much. I had some time today, so I wanted to mess with this. And I know a lot of people are interested in scraping technologies anyway. So let's see what we're at. And I might just stop this and see where, because we've got 5 profiles, optional settings. Yeah, and I actually like the fact that it waits a couple seconds for the page to load. Okay, I'm going to stop this and see what we've got. Okay. So let's stop this. Okay, what's our data look like? What we got so far? Okay. Well, it looks like we got a lot of information. Okay. Okay. Now this is going to look rough, because like you can see, this guy has a full profile. Okay. Not everybody has a full profile, but what I was getting out of this is when you look on AngelList, you don't get all their social profiles. The key is right down here. Okay. You have to go in to get additional profiles. And this guy, the director of engineering at the bottom here, so I've got his name, I've got his AngelList profile, I've got his, looks like his previous, maybe previous, maybe current job. I can't remember what I pulled. Let me see what the column says. Okay, location, is the location right? We didn't have any locations on there. So there's still some stuff I need to work out. But when you get down to the social profiles, okay, look, director of engineering, you've got a LinkedIn profile, Twitter profile, Facebook profile, GitHub profile, Stack Overflow profile. What is this? That might be, let me see what the column says. It's a personal website. Boom, personal website. Oh, I still have more. Okay. Previous employer, current job title, previous job title, all this stuff. Degrees, if they had degrees, I would have gotten degrees. Oh, look, what was this last column here? Notes. Oh, I even pulled their skills and their additional notes, their interests. I have their interests. Look at that. That's pretty special right there. So let's download it and see what the raw data looks like. It's actually turned out well because I was trying to use a different example than GitHub. I feel like I use GitHub as an example all the time. All right. It's thinking. It's thinking. That's my old list. That's not my new list. Okay, here we go. And I only did 7, but look at all this. Look at that last guy. Because I have this profile scraper to basically pull all their data into a spreadsheet. So think about having this run for maybe, like, I don't know, 40 people in a very targeted search, and you're getting several different touch points, not just LinkedIn, not just AngelList. You can send a message through AngelList. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see. But yeah, I mean, and not just for one person. I've got 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 additional points of contact outside of AngelList for this. I mean, I didn't dig very deep for these, but the most important thing is I've got an AngelList. I've also got a secondary point of contact with their LinkedIn, and especially this last guy. I mean, I've got several different social profiles with him, and a lot more information as well. So cool. So I know it works. I know that the crawling does work. It took me a little bit to get it set up. I'm going to continue to do this to get a serious set of steps and see what other profile sites are out there that we can do this for. Really, what I've seen is that you have to have profile sites with specific formulas as far as how they have the profile set up. That's how this works. But you know, there's a lot of older websites that are built in similar ways, similar fashions that we dive into on a regular basis. So I hope this helps. Thanks for those of you that jumped on to watch me ramble on a little bit, but I'll continue to work on this and try to refine some of these steps. If you wouldn't mind, because I have this graphic that I'm waiting to put on a YouTube video, if you could drop me a subscribe, I'd appreciate it. So thanks, guys.